Hey Bollywood Live viewers, this is me Manisha and today I'm with the legendary filmmaker who is known as Bhatt Saab and two beautifully talented ladies, Avika Gaur and Krishna Bhatt. Hi, hello.
Hello.
Sir, we saw the trailer. It's amazing. Firstly, congratulations. How motivated were you to write the script? Because 1920 is still so fresh in people's mind कि अभी भी वो जो था वो याद है लोगों को.
Nothing motivates you more than the fear of extinction.
Right.
Post-COVID, we had come to the end of the
course.
tether. We were on the brink. Either we drop like a rock into the abyss of oblivion, or we fly like an eagle into the sky. And fortunately, we seem to have flown so far,
Yes.
like an eagle in the sky. We're releasing about 1,000+ prints, screens in Hindi,
Yes.
Tamil, and Telugu.
Right.
And we never imagined that we would come to this stage in the days when it's so difficult to get movies into cinema halls for even so-called big star cast movies. They're frightened because the consumer taste has changed. The world has changed post-pandemic. But so this is for us unbelievable. We are as astounded as the rest of the world is. So for us, this is a glorious moment, and we were motivated by the need to survive. And 1920 was the only franchise that Vikram had in his pocket, pull out and said that let's do this because the market seems to believe that franchises generate attention of the audience. And well, he was right. And then he said, with this newfound technology of augmented reality and Unreal Engine, we can make our small budget film look massive, big, which he succeeded. It seems something seems to be right.
Right.
But you know, with every release, Anisha, it's something that we must remember. No matter how many films you have made, I've been in this game for 54 years.
Of course, yes.
Every release, it's like entering a dark room. You don't know what's there. What Friday will bring for us, there ain't no way of knowing that.
Krishna, you know, nowadays things are very more critical for especially who has this surname, and because of that it was a safe choice to be a director and not be on the screen as an actor.
No, I think there is never, people think it's a safe choice when your surname is in the industry already, but actually I find it a more scarier prospect.
I agree on that.
Because you have to match up to so many people.
Yes, of course.
And you're going to be constantly
There are two monkeys on a back.
So I have this whole surname to live up to, and there's always going to be more comparisons. So as easy as it sounds, it's actually tougher. I feel it's tougher, but I guess everyone has their journey. But having said that, I think the opportunity to be here to direct is also thanks to my surname. So I wouldn't take it for granted. And I mean, talent gets a chance and then talent takes you forward. So I think it's like a balance you have to strike between living up to it and thanking it for taking you where you are today.
Avika, adding to it, are you glad that you do not have the surname? Because today, like I'm completing the question is that because today outsiders, like the term is, personally I don't like this term, but this term is that outsiders are more preferable, like they get more chances compared to the star kids.
ऐसा
है बाकी बहुत सारे एक्टर्स से बात करते तो ऐसा लगता है कि अब हमें लगता है कि हाँ अब हमें सुना जाता है अब हम दिखाई देते हैं लोगों को until and unless this debate was not out. So
I think जहाँ टैलेंट होता है चाहे वो मैं अभी की बात करूँ या 10-15 साल पहले की जब मैंने शुरू किया था तब भी मेरा कोई सरनेम नहीं था और ना आज है तो वो पॉपुलैरिटी जो मुझे मिली थी वो सिर्फ एक टैलेंट की वजह से और जो वो पर्टिकुलर शो जिन्होंने लिखा था उन्होंने जो परफेक्ट लिखा था आई थिंक वो क्रेडिट उस सारी चीजों को जाता है एंड आई थिंक हर बार ये आई वुड लव टू गिव द क्रेडिट टू द राइटर्स द मेकर्स जो हम एक्टर्स को वो मौका देते हैं कि हम वो कैरेक्टर्स पोर्ट्रे करें एंड वो किसी सरनेम वाले इंसान को भी जा सकता है, किसी आउटसाइडर को भी जा सकता है. इट रियली डिपेंड्स ऑन आप अपना टैलेंट किस इंटेंसिटी से दिखा पाते हैं और वो कितना रीच आउट हो पाता है. तो आई थिंक वो टॉपिक उस परसेप्शन से देखना चाहिए.
What is your perception on this entire debate? ये outsider, insider, star kid, falana, chilana, all that. And because it is something that if you are
Manufactured. It's a manufactured beyond a point, but there is also some truth to it that there is a tendency to make a successful production house your personal fiefdom, where the doors are shut to the outsiders. But it's always the outsiders who come and nourish it. And that's why you have seen historically that insular people, inward-looking people, who close the doors to the outside winds, sooner or later suffocate and die. So it's exaggerated, but there is no denying that
of course,
that the families keep the kingdom.
You take the legacy forward.
Yeah, and but I think there are two views to it. One is, why not? Why can't I hand over the genetic assets I have to my own? And the other is that if that keeps on happening, then what happens to those who are outside? So it's an ongoing debate, but at times it's exaggerated, because at times to badger, you see, nobody, if a successful producer or director could possibly make his own offspring into a star as big as him, then the world would be a different place. The fact is, the power, fortunately, lies with the people. It is the people who decide. It's not your need to perpetuate your stream endlessly that keeps you on to the center stage. It's the choice of the people.
When we talk about Alia, she's the most gifted actor we have, and now she's gone to Hollywood. What was your first reaction when you came to know, and now that you have seen on screen and people are going gaga over that, the minimum she was seen, and she was like, hey, I'm not worried about whatever limited scenes I have, because I know what I have done.
First of all, to use the most gifted is not the right thing, because this industry is full of extraordinary actors. And I would not burden that girl of mine with this delusion that she's the most talented actor. She's had a successful innings so far based on her choice of movies and the contribution of the writers and the directors to her brand. But it's an international project of Hollywood, where you have a very renowned star, Gal Gadot, right? And so to be a part of that franchise, which kind of eats into other territories. If you go to Brazil, in Sao Paulo, and have a massive audience turn out there and you hold your ground, is an indication of not only my child going there, but the kind of generation they are. I mean, there's a young India which is vibrant and which is alive, which is thanks to the changes globally. They are armed with all the insights, they are armed with all the information, and they have missions which soar sky high, as she said. No dreams, limits to my dreams.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a good sign to see, and one of our own, in my case, it happens to be my child, but she's a representative of this age and what the Indian young, on every front you see them, whether it's in the area of sport, in every cricket.
Yes.
So I think the young girls, the young boys will ask for not a crumbs that were offered to us till yesterday. But in that space, you have to begin with a role which is engaging. I bet she wouldn't have done that if she didn't find it worthy of her time that she gave to it. And I don't know what is the entire. I don't watch or read her scripts or something unless she comes and gives it to me.
Okay.
But I believe she seems to have an interesting